Today we're testing a full face of new makeup. Some of these products have gone viral. Some are brand new. A few are completely new to me. But the real question is, are they actually really worth your money? Well, we're going to test that out today and we're going to see. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts on whether or not you should spend your money on these newer or newest products. Let's get started. Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you come to the right channel. In today's video, I am doing a full face of products that are new to me, products that I've been testing, and I just want to see how they work so I can get my final thoughts on these products. Do they work well together? Are they really worth the money? Because I'm always asking whether they're worth the money. I have the new Fenty Sunstalker Souffle Pressed Mousse Cream Bronzer in Sweet Truffle. We're going to be testing this out today. I have been testing out this CoverGirl TruBlend Sun and Sculpt Deep Dark Liquid Bronzer. I have these two concealers from Laura Mercier, which I have been testing out, but when I tried it, I had one shade that was super light and one that was light, so I had to take it back and get something darker. So we're going to test these out because I want to see what the coverage is like. Is this something that I would recommend to you guys? Is it worth your money? I've been testing out these new CoverGirl TruBlend Skin Enhancer Powders, and so far I think I like them. We're going to try them out again today and see if we like them. The Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, I have the shade 13.25. I love this new formula. I didn't really care for the old formula, so this new formula really has me in a chokehold. I really like it, so I want to use this today. I'm going to test out this Natasha Denona setting powder. I think this powder actually broke my face out. I couldn't understand. I was like, why is my face breaking out? And I think this powder may have had something to do with it. And the thing about it is I actually bought a second one because I like what it does. So I'm supposed to go out walking this evening. So I'm going to see how it lives up to the sweat proof claims. We know it's water resistant, so we're going to use this. I have two new setting sprays. Hard Candy Glass on Lock setting spray. I heard good things about this. And Hard Candy Look on Lock setting spray. So one is a hydrating setting spray with milky ceramide 16-hour hold, and the other one is all day stay sweat and water resistant spray. So we're gonna test these out. So hopefully you guys love a full face of new and newer makeup. If you do, please give the video a thumbs up before we start, because you may forget at the end of the video or during the video. My eyes are partially done because I'm in the process of doing two different videos at one time. So we are testing out the Natasha Denona tan palette. So you're gonna see that review and you're gonna see this review. So I'm just gonna get started. I already have my moisturizer on, which is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice 5 Ceramide Barrier Moisturizing Cream. I have been loving this. It makes the skin look like glass skin. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous moisturizer. If you guys have not tried this and you have oily, normal combination, and dry, you're gonna love this. It gives the skin a smooth look to it, but it's also tacky, so your foundation is going to adhere to it. It just makes the makeup go on so smooth. So yeah, I love this. Let me just clip this hair back. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in shade 13.25. Perfect Natural Glow Foundation. I tried all of these foundations in the winter, springtime, so now I get to really see how they hold up in hot weather. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna just take a pump. I love this shade. It's not a different shade, but I love this new formula. Because to me, the old formula, which I have a brand new bottle, and I wish that I would have known before I bought a new bottle that they were reformulating so many different foundations. So yeah, I like this. It's just gorgeous on the skin. It really is. Very lightweight, long wearing, nice coverage. How I gauge my coverage is my hyperpigmentation under my chin. And if you've been watching my channel, you already know that. But if you're new to the channel, that is how I gauge it. I'm a picker and I'm a stress picker. I don't know about you guys, but the older I have gotten, I get these little diamond color hairs, right? And they are so prickly and they are so bright. I'll be like, oh my God. And they just pop up when they get ready to. And it's like the older I get, the more they start to show up. I'm like, what is going on? I need another pump. Yeah, so I'm like, what is going on? So far it's covering a little bit, but these are like fresh wounds, because that's what they are. They are wounds, because I was picking and the little hairs are so short and sharp that you really can't get them like you want to get them. They be playing hard to get. Like, I'm not ready to come out. I bought these vitamins that I'm gonna share with you guys in a haul. This coverage on this foundation is actually really, really nice. Just beautiful on the skin. I love the color match because it's a warm neutral to me and it blends in effortlessly. It's not as moisturizing or as heavy as the last formula was. To me, this is more lightweight and it's better suited for oily skin. This foundation has like a powdery kind of smell, but it's not offensive at all. And my nose is like the worst nose. It smells all the bad things, but never the good things. Okay, so that is what our foundation looks like. I think it looks really, really pretty on the skin. And one thing that I've noticed about a lot of these new foundations, and I keep saying I'm gonna do a roundup video, but I had a lot going on and I didn't have the chance. So I'm hoping now I could get more focused and I could do like little videos like that to let you guys know my thoughts on certain products, just on different categories of products, so you know my thoughts on it. I have the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer in shade 4N2, which is 4 Neutral 2 and 3 Neutral 1. So we're gonna test these out. I'm looking for smoothness, enough coverage where I don't see my eye divots. That is how I determine whether or not the coverage is what I need. This does not have a smell, which is wonderful. No fragrance. It just smells like makeup. This is so serum-like. I want to say this concealer retails for $34. Very serum-like, very thin formula, which sometimes scares me because I'm like, if I could see through it, what is the coverage really going to be like? See how when it goes on, it's not opaque? Yeah. So we're going to put some here, and we're going to put some here. And I'm going to add the lighter shade. I think that Laura Mercier is running a 30% off sale on her actual website right now. Yeah, so like I said, $34. It comes in, looks like 22 shades. Let me just give it a claim on it. Hydrating, non-comedogenic. This is like a really neutral peachy pink shade. I like a bright look with my concealer. I like a bright-eyed look. Medium coverage, natural finish, long wear, waterproof. Waterproof is always good. This is a weightless serum infused multitasking concealer that quickly brightens, hydrates, and smooths while providing medium coverage up to 16 hours of wear and natural finish. So we're gonna see what I think about this concealer. I mean, it blends in nice. This is the Nikki LaRose N19 brush. I like the angles on it because you can actually blend out your product without messing up certain areas. So I do like that about it. I keep talking about these brushes. Most of them are good things. Some of them are just, I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't spend the money, but I think I spent more than the actual price of the brushes. But I got the ones that I wanted, which wind up being just about every brush in the collection. I think I actually do have the whole collection. Like, I just got 3 more brushes. Because they keep having sales. So far that is very natural looking. The concealer has a very luminous look to it. Luminous. It's definitely brightening. So far I like it. It looks very smoothing on the skin. Okay, we're going to use this bronzer. Now, I have the Fenty bronzer, but I think I'm going to use that on top. I probably could use it under my powders and stuff and then on top, but I think that I will use that on top. So we're going to use this. So this is our happy mixture of luxury, high-end, and affordable makeup. Because that's usually what my face looks like. I usually have a mixture depending on whatever my favorite products are at the time. If that makes sense. I'm going to use this cream blush from MAC. The Glow Play blushes. This is the shade Ginger Luck. And I actually think that I can use this on top too. So I probably will. It's just a beautiful, beautiful shade. And because the eyes are going to be like a bronzy color, I don't want to do too much different shades of makeup. Because I want it to have that bronzy, sun-kissed kind of glow. That's what we aiming for. More nudie, glowy. So that'll probably be on the top and bottom. Okay, let's do the bronzer. Have you guys tried any of these products? Look at that. That is so good. So I feel like you get the most color payoff when you let this sit down a little bit. Because if you don't let it dry, it's not gonna give you the color payoff that you are desiring. Well, in my opinion. I love doing makeup. Like, I love it. I really want to get a job behind a makeup counter, but I don't have enough time in the day now to do what I need to do. But I think it would be so much fun. Like, every year when it's prom season, I always say I want to do prom makeup, and I never get around to it. I'm gonna try to make it happen next year. You can't really see that blush, but that's okay. We're gonna put it on top of the powders and stuff. But the skin looks actually really beautiful. Nicely blurred, blended. Everything is blended beautifully. My forehead is not acting up too bad. Yeah, I like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this Natasha Denona powder. This is the Natasha Denona High Glam Setting Powder. And I'm gonna use this on my face. And I'm hoping and praying that this wasn't the product that broke me out. But the only way that I'm gonna know is if I use it again, and then I'll know, because my face is clear and free of blemishes. You can see that I had breakouts on my nose, my chin, and I was like, maybe it's the sea moss I'm taking. Like, what's going on? But then I was thinking, I was like, you know what? For it to be around my nose and everything, like all the areas that, of course, I use the powder. So I was like, maybe it's the powder. So we're gonna see. I like the brightness that you get from this powder. The smoothness that you get from this powder. I was like, this is gonna be my powder of the summer, because it's so smoothing. And if it really is waterproof, which it is, it does leave a white cast on deeper skin. So what I'm learning is, I love the formula, and I feel like I need to use it early in my routine and then cover it with another powder so I don't have that cast. And I've been noticing a lot, and I think it's just me and my powder application. After hours of wearing makeup, my nose and around my mouth has been getting oily. I was like, where does that happen at? I thought that never used to happen to me. So see how this powder actually smooths and blurs the skin? So this is one of those powders that, because I am putting it all over my face, right, and I'm gonna put other powders on my face, I can use this layer, because this is an under layer, like it's under everything. It's gonna set all my makeup, and it's gonna put a waterproof layer. The problem is gonna be on top, because I can't put it on top. Now I may be able to dust a layer of it on top of my makeup at the end, but a light layer so I don't get that cast, but maybe it will still be like a waterproof sandwich, if that makes sense. I really wish that she would come out with colors of this powder, because then I could use it and really have that outer layer. But I do like it. Look at how beautiful it has the skin looking. And it really doesn't look too masky. Look at that. It's just a very neutral kind of powder. So I'm still testing it out. I'm still learning it. I may eventually find a way to use it closer to the top layer of my makeup. But if it still does what I need it to do, that's all I'm really concerned about. It definitely sets the under eyes. So if you're tearing, like you go to a wedding and your eyes are like tearing, you don't have to worry about your makeup coming off. Like, that's the good thing. That's one of the good things about it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take these powders from CoverGirl. Now I used them and I didn't have any issues on my face. So I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna take this. This is the CoverGirl TruBlend Skin Enhancer in the shade Cinnamon Roll. Now they have a darker shade of this, and I said I might get that one, but I bought two so far, and I just wanted to test it out first, but I actually really do like it. So this just brings like a little bit of color and dimension back to the face. So yeah, and I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is the shade Sugar Cookie, and go under my eyes with it. Now, because it's summertime, I might use more layers of powder than I normally do, because I have super oily textured skin, if I didn't say it, but I do. And I have to put powder on to address my oily skin and keep it under control. Now, I do like a dewy makeup look. Not overly dewy, but like a matte, but lifelike matte. Look at that. That's good. Let me finish the eyes. So I'm gonna go off camera and finish the eyes, and then I'll be back to finish the rest of the face. All right, let me finish my face. I'm gonna spray on the Essence Fix and Last Keep It Perfect makeup fixing spray with hyaluron. I like the finish that this gives. I'm gonna spray this. It just melds all the powders together and gives the skin a beautiful natural glow, but it doesn't set completely, but it stayed on all night. I was surprised. I'm excited to try this Fenty bronzer. This is the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Souffle bronzer. It comes in 8 shades and it retails for $39. It looks like they have like 4 deep shades and 4 more lighter to fair shades. Love the packaging. It's so pretty. I have the shade Sweet Truffle, which is shade number 6. It is a lightweight pressed mousse cream formula that blends seamlessly, doesn't fade, and delivers a natural blurred finish that stays put all day. It is a soft velvety pressed mousse bronzer, which it is very, very moussey, just like a lot of the blushes. Pigmented, because I touched it and it showed up. So look at that. Very nice. Okay, it may not show up on me now. This shade might be too light. I may have to change it and get a deeper shade. It says, this soft velvety pressed mousse bronzer instantly melts in the skin and blurs for a sun-kissed glow. It builds effortlessly, feels lightweight, and delivers a natural airbrush finish that stays put all day. Plus, it's waterproof and resists transfer, fading, sweat, and humidity. That is excellent for this time of year. So this is the shade. It's 15 grams of product, which is 0.52 ounces. So it's almost a half an ounce. That's a lot of product. So let's see what it does. Oh, okay. So this is my shade. It's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. That is so good. Look at that. That is so good. Oh, I love that. I'm impressed. This is gorgeous. I love this shade. It's so much better than her past 2 bronzer formulas because the shades just were not right. Look at the difference in this cheek and this cheek. The shades just, one was like too dark and the other one was like too light and red. Together, both of them actually showed up nicely, but the more I got into makeup, the more I realized that I could make it work, either one of them. But this formula is gorgeous. Wow. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is definitely a full-on glam bronzer. The formula is super pigmented. It's definitely giving bronze. It's definitely giving. I was laying out in the sun all day and I didn't put no sunblock on, and now my face has got sun-kissed, period. That is gorgeous. Okay, love it. I love this packaging. It has Fenty Beauty engraved inside. It's a beautiful coppery bronze. I love it. Oh, this is so good. Look at that. That is definitely bronze. I'm gonna do my nose. Let's see. Oh yeah. I already know that this is a favorite. Just the way that the formula goes on. This is what I'm talking about. When I get a bronzer, I want a bronzer that I could use with any of my shades of foundation, and it's gonna work. This formula, love, 10 out of 10. And I'm not just saying it because it's Fenty, because there's plenty of Fenty products that I did not like, and I let it be known. Like, sometimes you're not gonna like every product from every brand, but this is beautiful. Love that. Oh, this is so good. And to me, this is definitely meant to be a top layer product. And when I say a top layer product, like a powder, when I do my layer of powders is when I would use this bronzer. And this formula is so buttery and creamy that any skin type could use it. It's got a putty feel to it. It's so pigmented. Do you see that? Gorgeous. I love it. So do you see how beautiful the skin is looking from that spray? Really, really beautiful. Okay, let's go back to this blush. This is the Glow Play blush in Ginger Luck. It's one of my favorite there but not blushes. Do you see what it's doing to the cheek? It's just giving life to the face, period, point blank. Look at that. It's like I'm there, but I'm not there. Love that. That's pretty. And it looks like nothing is there, but the formula actually smooths out the skin. Do you see that cheekbone popping? Yeah, that is gorgeous. I love that shade. It's beautiful. I'm gonna use this Natasha Denona bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzers from her. It's the Natasha Denona High Gen Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier in shade Deep 4. It is so gorgeous. I'm going to use this brush, which is a A14 from the Makeup by Ariel and Morphe. See how that is? That is so pretty. It's a very creamy formula. I've talked about this highlighter in plenty of videos. It's just gorgeous on the skin. It just gives you a beautiful glow from within type of look. Like makeup is there, but not really there. Do you see that? It just gives a beautiful glow to the skin. So for those of you that don't like a highlighter, but you want to look like you're glowing from within, like you just drank so many bottles of water with your electrolytes in it, and you just want to glow, like you just have that glow, like my skin is just so healthy because of all of the water that I've been drinking, you will love this. Just look at the difference it made on the face. So good. I'm gonna put a lip on. I'm gonna use this Up All Night liner from NYX. This is a lip lingerie liquid liner. I was in a store last night and I almost got suckered into buying another liner like this. Not by NYX. I wanna say, maybe it was Hard Candy, and I was like, I'm not buying another one because I'm still debating. I like the formula. I've been making the mistake, and I'm just realizing it right now, of not storing these upside down. And I don't necessarily know that that's what I need to do, but they probably work better when they are stored upside down. I'm gonna use this right here, the L'Oreal Blur Filler Blurring Lip Contour. I'm gonna put that on. This is more ready. This is more moisturizing. I should have left the darker color on, but that's all right. I bought this MAC Maximal Snob lipstick, shade 686. I've been wanting this snob for the longest, and then it has sold out. It's such a pretty demure color pink. I think just about any skin tone can wear this. It's like a cool blue pink or like a lavender, like lilac-y color, but it's so gorgeous. I really like that. I think it's very pretty. I'm gonna put Morphe Trendsetter on with it. I love this. This is so pretty. You don't need a gloss with this. That is super pretty. I'm gonna put gloss on, of course. You don't really need gloss on with it, but I'm gonna put gloss on. I feel like this Natasha Denona Lush Lila is gonna be perfect. That is so pretty. Okay, so I want to put an inner corner highlight on my eyes. I'm gonna try this color right here, Celeste. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna use the same color over here because this side don't really have much brightness. I feel like I need a little bit more bronzer on my nose. Right, I want it to be more defined. Okay, I think that's better. This is the Nikki LaRose N21 brush. I told you I just bought 3 more of her brushes. I'm gonna put this bronzy spritz color in the waterline. I think that this palette gave us a nice bronzy look. I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know, but this is what we have on our eyes. You will hear my thoughts on this palette in the video that's dedicated to this actual eyeshadow palette. So I'm gonna spray this Hard Candy Look On Lock setting spray. Oh, so the atomizer is wonderful. It goes on very lightly. Ooh, it goes on very lightly. Okay, my precious jewels, I'm back. This is my final look. These are my little teeny earrings that I'm wearing right now. I got these from Amazon. I think they're so cute. When you're at the gym and you just want something little to work out in, I think they're so cute. So I'm going to link them below. This is what our final makeup is looking like. I'm going to quickly go over everything that we used on our face. Hopefully you like this bronzy soft glam. I'm going to quickly go over everything that we used. I'm going to start with this setting spray. So far, it definitely set the face very lightly. Like I still feel doing this in my cheeks, in my cheek area. It's 6:52. I'm gonna have this makeup on at least until 12 o'clock. So we're gonna see how this works, but I'm definitely gonna test this out outside. It is a 16-hour setting spray. My first impression of it is that it's good. It smells like it has a lot of the same ingredients that a lot of the other setting sprays that I have been testing out have. I really hope you like this makeup. I can't tell how it looks. It looks like it's a little dark to me, but I think it looks pretty, so I'm not sure. Like, I feel like I need some brightness under my eyes. Let's see if we try this powder, if it's gonna add something, because I feel like this darkness under my eyes. Let me see. Is it adding some brightness? This is the finishing powder from CoverGirl, and I think that it's a nice powder. I don't know how pigmented it is, but I feel like I need something to give some brightness. So I think that helped. Put a little bit up here, around the mouth, here, and here. So anyway, the setting spray so far, I think I like it. I can't really test it out. It looks beautiful right now. The skin still looks blurred. It's a very minimal amount of texture in my face, and I think that has to do with the foundation as well as the moisturizer that I'm gonna get to. But this is what our makeup is looking like so far. I think it looks really, really beautiful. The hair is wild, but I like it. Like, I actually love it. I just love how it looks. I really do. Okay, so this CoverGirl TruBlend Sun and Sculpt Bronzing Glow Serum. You can actually use this on your face to give your skin a deep bronzy glow, or you can use it as a bronzer in your areas that the sun would touch, or wherever you want to sculpt your face. This has a pump and a doe foot applicator, and I really like it. It's not super pigmented, but it gives enough pigmentation where it shows up, and it's pretty long lasting. It looks gorgeous on the skin, so I do like this. I've been testing it out. I think I used it maybe 2 or 3 times now, and I really like it. I'm gonna talk about this Natasha Denona powder. I really like the concept of this powder. I hate the fact that she came out with a translucent shade. Years ago, Laura Mercier came out with a translucent shade, and when I look back at the pictures from those days, the translucent shade left a white cast under the eyes. So I do like what this powder does as far as being sweat resistant, waterproof, blurring, brightening. So I'm going to continue to use it. I just don't necessarily know what it does if you don't use it as your outer layer to like lock everything in. But I do like what it does. I'm going to continue to use it. I actually liked it so much that I bought a second one. I think it broke me out though. So today's video will test out whether or not it broke me out. I feel like I got a little bump right here already, which is one of the areas that I had a bump. And I had bumps in my nose area. It was bumps. I was like, I don't even break out like that. Never did. So I don't know if it was this powder, but we're going to try it today and see what it does to my face. These CoverGirl TruBlend Skin Enhancer Baked Luminous Finishing Powders. I like the powders. They're actually very nice. They're smoothing on the skin, slightly brightening, give a nice glow to the skin. I don't know how long wearing they are. I'm not going to say that they are blurring. I don't think that they're supposed to be. It just says a sheer finishing powder for a blurred luminous filter. Oh, okay, so it's supposed to be blurring. I mean, the skin looks really good. Considering I don't have a primer on, the texture in my skin actually looks really, really minimal, which is wonderful when you are not wearing a primer. Now, how your makeup wears throughout the day has a lot to do with whether or not you need a primer under the foundation. But I noticed with a lot of these newer formulas, I don't need a primer, which I love. We did use this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk reformulated foundation. I love it. It's so much better for my skin type than the original. I love the fact that they extended the shade range from years ago, and I just like this new formula. I just love the fact that it has like a gel-like texture, and it kind of smooths out the skin, and it just gives it a beautiful canvas to apply other products on top of. So yeah, love this. This Fenty bronzer, I knew I was gonna love it. It was just something about the presentation that I was like, I know I'm gonna love it. I love the packaging first and foremost. It's a beautiful, I don't know, I guess this is like a leopard type of thing. A gorgeous, really well put together palette. Feels sturdy, looks sturdy. They paid attention to detail. There's no mirror in here, which is surprising, but they do have Fenty embossed in the palette. So I guess the mirror probably saved them a couple of dollars, but this is $39. So clearly we should have had a mirror. I didn't even think about that when I was trying it, that there was no mirror, but yeah, there's no mirror. but it's still a quality palette. A mirror would have definitely made it 10 out of 10, so I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10 because it's still that good. I love the fact that it comes in 8 shades. It looks like they kind of covered everybody's complexion, so I love that. This Laura Mercier concealer, I'm impressed with it. I didn't think because it was so lightweight that it was going to give me the coverage that I'm looking for. It's a very lightweight CeraMe formula. It actually gives a nice amount of coverage. Would I use this for a nighttime glam? No, but for daytime, I think it's nice. I think it looks really, really pretty. You don't always need a full coverage formula. I am very critical of my under eye area, but this looks really good. Still smoothing. I'm not gonna say like it's crease free because your eyes are gonna crease if you have creases, but the formula is really nice. I love the 2 shades that I got. They look really beautiful on the skin. I always like a deeper color and a more brightening color just because I like a brighter under eye. I don't like my makeup to look so uniform. I need dimension in my face, so yeah, love those. The Ginger Look Glow Play Cushiony Foundation from MAC is so good. I love it. It is a beautiful, beautiful shade that somebody with my complexion, you probably wouldn't think that this blush would be complimentary to my skin. But when I'm doing a sort of soft glam, no makeup, makeup-y kind of look, this gives just enough dimension and color to the face that it's really beautiful. I love it, and I can't wait to get more shades. I think I need something pinky from them. This lipstick from MAC, this Snob lipstick, is so gorgeous on the lips. You can play it up or you can make it look more subtle like we did today with the liner and, you know, something that kind of toned it down a little bit, but it gave it a beautiful, I love a pink lip, so this is perfect. The formula is really good. It goes on nicely. It looks really beautiful on deeper skin tones, and I can see like just about any skin tone wearing this with the right liner. Like with any other lipstick, you can make just about any lipstick work with the right liner and right gloss. So love this. The Laura Mercier lip gloss. I really like this lip gloss. I think it's a very pretty color. I love the amount of product that you get in this vial. It was so pretty with the lip. So I love just about everything. I don't think there was anything that I didn't love. We're still testing out products. I just love to see how products work together, and you'll hear my thoughts on this eyeshadow palette in the actual eyeshadow palette video. So I'm not gonna say anything other than I think the makeup came out really, really pretty. Love this moisturizer from Harrow Wonder. I purchased it on Amazon. I will link everything below so you guys can shop. I have YouTube shopping and also magic links that I will put in the description box. So if you're not a person that likes to scan the television, then you can always use the links. It's no pressure for you to use the links, but I would appreciate it if you did use the links. It really helps out the channel, and it keeps me being able to purchase more makeup. Believe me, I'm not making enough money on this channel to pay any of my bills. I just like doing it, and hopefully one day it'll become lucrative. I am hoping and praying, but I'm grateful for everything that you guys contribute to my channel, all of your comments, your likes, your hypes. It really just gives me the motivation to keep going. I love you, my precious jewels, so thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think about this makeup. Have you tried any of these products? Will you try any of these products? And I just want to say that this is my more textured side of my face. Look how smooth. You do see like a little bit of pores, but nothing crazy. And then on this side of my face, you see a little bit of pores also, but it's more smooth and the skin just looks gorgeous. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to link another video on the screen so you guys can continue watching, and I will see you, precious jewels, in the next video.